Hey everyone, my name is Kelly, the online editor for the Northwind student paper at Northern Michigan University. And we're here talking to Kal Penn. He is an actor. He's been on House, 24, Harold and Kumar films, and a bunch of other stuff. And he's here giving a talk tonight at the university. And welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So what made you go into acting?
I was just always interested in it and, enjoyed it. Had the chance to pursue it in high school and then college.
What did your parents think when you were like, well, I want to go into acting?
They weren't fans at first, but I think they eventually, got used to the idea that non-traditional careers are possible, and now they're incredibly supportive, which is really nice.
You've done a lot of good work in acting as well.
A lot of really shitty work too. You can make it
well, I mean, we've all seen the Harold and Kumar films here. But I want to know a bit more about how you got to be in the Obama administration, going from acting into politics.
Sure.
That's a nice change.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about tonight, actually, in a kind of shorter version. In 2007, I started volunteering for the president's campaign, like a lot of other people did, literally thousands and thousands, and had the chance to sort of follow the campaign as it grew a little bit larger and worked on the Arts Policy Committee and in youth outreach. And then when that segued into him actually winning the nomination for his party and winning the election, there was an opportunity to serve in government. And it's not a unique story by any means. There are a lot of people from, academia, law, private sector jobs that do this, that take a year or 2 years or whatever time off, and then now serve in government for a while and then leave.
So what do people, like administrators at the White House, say when they're like, oh, I saw you on the movie, and is there a little bit of tension there at all, or was there? Or was there
they're two totally separate worlds. So, government's time to be serious, and silly movies are time to be silly, and I feel really lucky I had the chance to do both.
When do you ask Obama if he's seen your movies?
When do you?
Yeah.
I don't think you do. I think, when is that? Is it after he signs the Bin Laden, Navy SEAL thing, or after the economy comes back? It doesn't seem like that's the right avenue for a job like that.
What's your favorite part of acting? What draws you to it?
I really like storytelling, so I like the opportunity to play different characters and tell stories that audiences might not have the chance to otherwise get to experience or feel. It's one of the reasons why I like watching movies and plays to begin with.
Who's your favorite actor that you've worked with so far?
That I've worked with? Oh, good question. My soft spot is probably John Cho, who plays Harold in the Harold and Kumar movies, because we're at this point like brothers. He's a very, very good friend, really great guy, fantastic actor. Yeah.
What are you currently working on?
Working on a show called Battle Creek. It's a cop show for CBS. It takes place in Battle Creek, Michigan. It's set in Battle Creek, Michigan. It is shot, sadly, in Los Angeles, California. You might see some palm trees in the way back of each scene. But it's a fun project. Had the chance to come up to Michigan to research it off and on before we started shooting. And then I have another show coming out at the end of this month for a National Geographic channel called The Big Picture.
Nice. Have you ever been to Michigan before?
I have, a bunch of times.
Have you been to Upper Michigan before?
I have not, so this is the first time, as far as I recall.
What's your overall thoughts so far?
I love it. The reputation precedes even the visit. I keep hearing how beautiful it is, how nice people are, how warm and friendly people at the university are.
Not the weather, though.
No, not the weather necessarily, but it's nice. Winter's almost over.
It's March right now. Do you have a March Madness bracket?
I do. I haven't. I was traveling today, so it seems like some of it's fallen apart, but I went to UCLA and we just had a mini upset, so we're continuing, so that's good.
What's your favorite type of film to work in? Is it comedy or drama, or what interests you in that?
I like both, I guess, because it's just for the same storytelling reason. I just like the opportunity to make people laugh or cry or feel emotions they didn't feel before, and again, it's the same thing that I like about actually having the chance to go to watch movies. Are
you doing a lot more speaking gigs like you're doing here at Northern, or is this sort of a unique thing?
I do them every so often. It really depends on when schools request them, and you work with a lot of companies that book these speaking gigs, and so whenever you have an opportunity to do them, I taught a couple of college classes, so I really like that kind of interactive environment and getting to meet nice people in different parts of the country. So it really depends on kind of the filming schedules for things.
Well, thank you very much. Good talking to you.
Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it.
Cool. And if you want to see more of this, go online to thenorthwindonline.com or follow us on Twitter at northwindnews.com. For the North Wind, I'm Kelly McCommons.